Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how we generated more than 100 million organic views in 3 months using content that you already own. So this is going to be the fame scale method that big creators don't want you to know. And I don't want to be super like salesy or marketing bullshit. I'm going to skip all that and just give away the farm for you. Because my goal right now is to give you so much value and so specific advice that you can take it, implement it, and use it in your business and understand the value of it. And then, of course, later on, I will help you personally build going forward and scale this shit up. But what if I told you that Ty Lopez, Andy Elliott, and the Fresh and Fit podcast and dozens of other $1 million creators didn't create a single piece of new content to generate their 100 million views? They used the exact system I'm about to give you for free. And the results speak for themselves, okay? So there are over 100 million organic views from premium US UK audiences generated. There are over 100,000 high quality followers gained. We published over 50,000 videos across over 300 accounts. Our average click-through rate is 1%. Our average cost per click is about 5 to 50 cents, and our average cost per meal is about $1. This isn't theory. These are real numbers from real campaigns, and I can show you all of it if you want, all the dashboards, everything. By the way, a little caveat, all the spreadsheets, automation blueprints, and SOPs that I will show you in this guide are included for free. You can just go below the description and get this Notion board and get everything I will share for you. Even if you're not a good fit to work together, you will have everything needed to implement this system for yourself. You can just take this and just do it. So, a little theory. Here's why 99% of brands are playing social media wrong. Because most brands make this fatal mistake. They have one of something. And if you're in business, you know that the worst fucking number is 1. Some brands just put all their eggs in one basket, one account, one channel, one source of traffic. But imagine this. What if your account gets banned? What if the algorithm changes? What if the platform policies change? You're dead. Because if you rely on your one Instagram account, your one YouTube channel, you're dead. But there's another problem. How many times can you realistically post to this one channel? 3 times a day, 10 times a week? Meanwhile, your competitors who understand the game are posting over 100 times per day across multiple assets. For example, with Ty Lopez, that's why we had 100 of accounts, because we wanted to post over 100 times a day. So we posted actually sometimes 200 times a day, so twice a day on all the fucking accounts. Can you imagine that level of scale? So here's the mathematical truth behind social media domination. The algorithm right now rewards one thing above all else: consistent volume and quality. By the way, a bit of information I need to give you before we go forward. What I give away in this video is mainly related to Instagram, but before you click off, it can be applied to any fucking platform. Okay? So you need consistent volume paired with high quality. Yeah, this is where we were. But here's the math that changes everything. Okay? The average video gets 1,000 or 2,000 views with our system. Obviously, there are videos who get 10K, 100K, 1 million, 10 million, and our record most viewed video is, I believe, 25 million. So this is just the lowest average. If you post 1,000 videos a month, that's over 1 million views guaranteed. And with the 1% click-through rate, that's 10,000 new clicks every single month from high-quality premium US UK audiences. And it's all from content that you already own. But you can't post 1,000 times on the one account. So the solution is to strategically multiply your presence. Okay? Now, this is the moment where I'm going to give away the whole farm. So before that, I just want to make sure it is for you and it's gonna actually help you or not. So this system is not for you if you have zero social media presence, if you have no existing product or service to sell, if you make less than 10K a month, and if you do not have long form content to repurpose or hundreds of short form clips. But the system is perfect if you want to 10x your organic reach without 10xing the content creation part, in short. Okay, so let's get into the FameScale system. It's gonna be a completely free blueprint. I'm gonna give away everything to you. Let's get into it. I'm excited. I love doing this, and I'm certain you will get so much value. It will be crazy. So look here. So we do basically 4 phases of content. Phase 1 is strategic account creation, which takes about 4 days. And I'm gonna give you something cool. Forget proxies and VPNs and going into all those details. Here's what actually works. Open iCloud, create as much emails as accounts as you need, and that's it. Just iCloud emails. Because if you go into iCloud, you will see hide my email function if you're a paid user, and you can just create unlimited accounts, and the platforms really trust it because it's an iCloud email. And I really recommend using our tracking spreadsheet to manage all these login credentials, because you're gonna do Instagram accounts too and whatever else, and it's good to have them in a spreadsheet. Maybe it's for a client, maybe it's for yourself, I don't know, but it is worth to like have them organized. And I give you our spreadsheet here. Just go to the description, get this Notion page link, and just scroll here and get it. And then when you created the iClouds, as I said, I'm talking about Instagram in this guide, but you can use it for other stuff as well. Our automations are based on Instagram that I give to you. But if we would work together, we would automate all the fucking platforms. And it's easy to figure out anyways, but I just want to give you context. So create the Instagram accounts using these new iCloud emails. Use some variation of your brand name. Like for me, it would be FameScale Clips, FameScale Mindset, something like that. Make a professional bio link that actually gets people to your funnel or wherever you want to send that new traffic. Expect tens of thousands of new clicks. And use very nice profile photos. Don't reuse your main account's profile photo. Use separate photos, but make them very good. A good example is, let me see how I look in this OBS thing. So a very good example is when you are in the frame and you're looking at the camera, or like at least like this, and your face should be in the circle as close as you can. That's a good example, for one example. Yeah. When you created the new social media profiles, do not post on them yet. Just wait. For about 2 days, what I do is I log in to each account daily and I scroll. I pretend I'm consuming as well. And this tells the platform that you are safe, you are not just here to fucking spam, and it's very likely you're not gonna get restricted or banned. Now for Instagram, I have here something so cool, and most people, even big social media guys I talk to, do not know about this. This is about the fact that when you want to add new Instagram accounts, you will probably have an issue on your phone, and most people have this. So I really recommend to come here and check this out because it's gonna blow your mind. So phase 2 is going to be automating this whole thing so that you do not have to use scheduling softwares or hire a lot of people. For example, one of our competitors, which I don't even call our competitor, is hiring hundreds of people. Why the fuck would you do that? Like, you do not have to do that in 2025. Hell no, you don't. So I'm gonna present to you this scheduling matrix, which sounds cool, but it's even cooler in practice. So why do we do this and what's the goal? Platforms detect duplicate content. So our system automatically readjusts this metadata, generates fresh captions for each account and each post, and it's fully automated in make.com. So again, if you grab this Notion page, then you can come here and open this Google Drive and get the blueprints that you can put in Make with SOPs, and it's exactly shown how to set it up and how to launch this automation tomorrow for your brand if you have the accounts ready. Even just for 2 accounts, it's worth automating. But the point is that you can post hundreds of times a day with no extra effort, no like new content or hiring people, none of that shit. So this is how it works. Instead of posting the same video across all accounts simultaneously, which you could do in a scheduling software, you could put the video there, put the caption there, and then select all the accounts you want to post to. But as I said, it's not good here. And instead of doing that, our system creates a rotation where each account posts different content daily, but all content gets maximum distribution. So here's an example of 2 cycles. As you can see, if you want, pause the video and see, you will understand it perfectly. So that's it. You have the accounts, you have the system behind it, you have this little hack, which is gonna blow your mind, I hope. And now let's go into phase 3 and 4, which is very similar, I would say. It's the content part where we pair this system distribution with quality, and a very, very, very smart strategy that you do not have to use only for the new accounts. You can use for your main brand. Nobody is stopping you, and it works well. So what you do is you track proven winners. So in the beginning, we usually repost existing top performing content, short form, long form, whatever it is. If it went viral once, it will go viral again. And second of all, we do very basic edits, so like minimal edits, just to test the raw speech, like the content itself, if you understand what I mean, like the topic itself. And yeah, that's it. What you need to do here is look for views per video, comments and saves ratio, profile visits from content, link clicks, and follower growth rate. But if you want to go super fucking simple, as you should, just look at the views. If there are outliers, you're gonna get them into phase 4, which is scale and systemize. You just look at the winners, which look like this, but this is very like obvious if you're in content creation, of course, but this is the point. So what you do is you take the winners and you do multiple versions. So let's say you have a clip where it's 3 sentences, and for some reason it outperformed everything 10x. So this got 10k views instead of, I don't know, 500 or 1000 views. And the 10k view video has a Times New Roman subtitle, just for the fun's sake. It has a Times New Roman subtitle, no music, and basically like no color grading. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that clip and just as it is and add music to it. And then you're gonna re-edit it with B-roll. And then you're gonna change the subtitles to something more flashy or more outstanding. Then you might change the B-rolls to memes. Then you might add Subway Surfer gameplay below. Or, of course, you can either keep the same topic, same video, and maybe like slice it around, keep the same hook, add another hook before the topic starts, like fuck around with it. Maybe 3 to 5 versions of every winning clip is beautiful. And then once you find this winner, you double down. So let's say the Subway Surfer gameplay went viral, which is what we see most of the times, but I understand some of you have high quality videos and you don't want to fuck it up with ugly things like that. So of course, I'm just an example. Let's say this one, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take exactly that talking part, so don't change that, and change the split screen, change the gameplay 30 times, 50 times, put it in the automation, and boom, you're gonna start printing views. This is one of the things like Lou Belmore did. Recently there was a meme of, I studied, bro, I'm sure you heard that. What they did, just took that same fucking clip over and over and over and edited it with different titles, added the gameplay footage, added a color, added a new music, added B-roll, so exactly what I'm describing here. And it's very easy to apply with not too much effort. Where the effort makes it worth it is that you will add it to your automation, so you just focus on scaling like the content part from what you already have. Of course, there's no point to fucking like recording new stuff at this point if you can just implement this short form strategy. And yeah, I mean, I already basically told you about this. And yeah, I'm gonna show you some real case studies, but you should like take this Notion page, read these yourself alone, because I want to tell you something else before we close off, is that what separates theory from results. So I want to say that everything I shared works, period. The strategy is sound, the math checks out, and the case studies are real. But here's where most people mess up, okay? There are 4 things. First of all, the automation setups and the account management systems require specific technical knowledge. So yes, I give you the SOPs, but it's good to have good knowledge around that. But if you want to step into AI and automations, you're going to love this because it's not that big of a deal. And the SOPs, we've made them very clear because we sometimes sell this as a software and of course use it for ourselves and the clients too. But yeah, that's one thing. Second thing is the content strategy. So knowing which content to test, how to edit the winners, and when to scale requires a pattern recognition that we got from managing literally hundreds of accounts and posting over 50,000 reels. Now the third one is the account safety, because one wrong move can get the entire account networks banned, literally. That happened to us with Tai Lopez. The safety protocols and platform compliance strategies are critical, and I didn't share that here, but I'm just telling you, like, beware. And the fourth one is the optimization. So reading analytics across multiple accounts, identifying true winners versus false positives, and scaling decisions require experience that we gained over these past almost a year now, posting tens of thousands of reels. Yeah, which I told you already. But this is why I created the FameScale done for you implementation, where we handle the entire technical setup, content strategy, even the editing, of course, and managing the accounts, while you focus on what you do best, which is, of course, running your business. Because most of you, I know, you want to delegate this, but don't really know how to scale, and that's why I made FameScale. And if you want me to implement this entire system for your brand, just click the link below, see if you qualify, and we will hop on a call where you will get the whole strategy made for you. The call is going to be by me. I like taking these calls and looking if we are fit and giving you the whole strategy on the call so you can go and think about it. Of course, if you want to win, then let's fucking go and work this out. Or, as I said, just literally take all the spreadsheet blueprints and SOPs that I gave you away here and here and just implement it. Give it to your team. Give it to your marketing manager. Give it to your content guy. Just fucking take this, try it, because I guarantee you're gonna get much more views. You're gonna make much more money, get much more clicks, and yeah, I hope I gave you good value today, and I can't wait to see how you use this or your team, and I hope I helped your brand today. Have an amazing day. Talk soon.